Today's Minute with Portia Carter expresses the true meaning of striving for greatness through a clothing brand entitled Appeal Design. This clothing brand was created by two men of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated who saw fit to promote positivity and inspiration amongst young people. These men are Adrian Winston and Darren Wiley, also known as D. Wiley. Take a look inside the passion behind their slogan and what has caused them to motivate and uplift their community. You are now tuned in to A Minute with Portia Carter. Welcome to A Minute with Portia Carter. Joining me today is Adrian and D. Wiley. Hi, guys.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank y'all for coming to the show.
Appreciate you inviting us out.
So, can y'all tell me about Appeal Design?
Just kind of give you a background on what Appeal Design is and what it represents. Our tagline is called Live Above. So to give you the story behind that, it represents me and Darren's life. Kind of how we started college the first time. I was in Wisconsin and Darren was in Ohio. Both playing basketball, had some troubles at our first school, made the decision to transfer to Tennessee State where we met and eventually became line brothers. After becoming line brothers, of course, graduated, got our bachelor's. I got mine in business administration. He got his in finance, got salary jobs. But we had a conversation as roommates that, you know what, we want something different in life. Another thing that we have in common is we both lost a parent to cancer. I lost my father and Dan lost his mother.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you, thank you. So what Live Above represents is any struggle or any triumph you may be going through in life. If you have the right thought process, the right motivation, the right mentality, you can live above that and kind of achieve anything you want. So with that thought process brought Appeal Design.
That's wonderful. I watched one of your YouTube videos explaining about Appeal Design. So what do you do for college students and basically young adults?
Pretty much what we do for college students and students overall is we go and speak to students. I know that we had a couple different occasions where we went to go talk to high school students and let them know what the actual Live Above brand means and Appeal Design brand means to, you know, whatever you're going through, whether it's schoolwork that you can't get by and things that's going on at home with your family, to let them know that whatever you're going through, you can live above it. You can get through it.
Right, Live Above. So is Live Above and Appeal Design two different labels?
It's Live Above is the brand. Appeal Design is tied all in because it's when you live above, the Appeal Design is the appeal you have, the character that you get from those issues that you go through in life, those issues that help you live above everything.
Okay, so I read in your bio that appeal has a meaning and design has a meaning. What are those two meanings?
So kind of piggybacking on what you were saying, appealing is kind of like the character that you bring. So when you're living above, it's what appeals to you. So what kind of matches your character. And design, where design came from is each person is different in their way of living above. So how you kind of design your way of living above, that's kind of how we brought in Appeal Design.
Your blueprint.
So how do you take that blueprint and encourage people to live above whatever they have going on?
Well, we wanted to use our clothing as a platform. That's what we did is because we're two positive people.
Yes, I love positivity.
So we just wanted to use our clothing brand, our brand in general, to use a platform to let people know whatever they're going through. Me and him are no different than anybody else as far as, you know,
so
getting through
relatable.
daily. So yeah, we're definitely approachable.
When you two lost your parents, did y'all lose them around the same time?
Kind of. We didn't know each other at the time, though.
Oh, okay.
But looking at it from a year standpoint, it was kind of around the same time. Like at our first two schools, we didn't know each other. I was at school in Milwaukee. He was in Cincinnati. So we had no idea of each other. We didn't know each other until we got to TSU, met, became line brothers, kind of moved forward with things. But at the same time, we both were going through our own situations. We both were going through our own triumphs in life, and having to, not knowing it at the time, live above what was going on in our life. My father passed away while at school. I left school because he passed away. Ended up flunking out that semester. Not being able to go back to that school is how I ended up at TSU, not knowing God was setting that up for me so I can get to TSU, eventually meet this brother, eventually move forward.
So y'all had a conversation, y'all decided, oh, well, we're going to create Live Above.
See,
is that where that came from?
The thing about it, the thing about it was we sat in a room and kind of mapped out what we wanted to do. We both knew that we didn't want to work full-time jobs for somebody else, just because we seen our parents go through that.
Right, be your own boss.
Yeah, we seen our parents go through that and how it tore them down. So that's where Appeal Design came from, and the whole Live Above meaning for the brand came above too.
How long has Live Above or Appeal Design been in business?
It's been in business since 2013, September 2013. Officially, it sprouted in January 2015.
And what heights have this taken you to?
Oh man, it's given us the opportunity to travel the world thus far.
Really? Where do you go?
We've been we got a show in Wisconsin coming up actually this Sunday. That's my hometown, Racine, Wisconsin. So we got a show there. We've been in his city, Cincinnati,
When you
Ohio,
do a
several
show,
times.
what do you mean? What do you do?
So it's like usually we have other people that have fashion shows. Like it's a fashion show
Okay.
that's going on in Wisconsin. We'll be vendors there, but we'll also be having our apparel in the show. So we get the opportunity to present our apparel to people in Racine, Wisconsin. We've had the opportunity to go to Cincinnati. We went to Vegas for the Magic Convention. And what the Magic Convention is we're pretty much a lot of different brands, suppliers, manufacturers, like a big convention for fashion. And you get the opportunity to display your brand to the world. So that was pretty
That's
big
great.
for us. Yeah, it was a crazy experience.
That's great. Do y'all plan to go anywhere else soon?
Wherever God sends us. We don't plan on slowing down though.
Do you motivational speak?
I wouldn't say motivational speak. I mean, like you said, we've done situations where we went to classrooms and talked to younger students and kind of told our story. I don't know if we look at it as motivational speaking. I think it's just telling our story and giving our background.
So what do you expect people to get from your story?
That they can do it too.
Great. I also have situations like that where I explain my story to people and I want them to, you know, grow from what I've been through as well and let them know, like, okay, I'm just like you, but I didn't ever think about making a clothing brand out of it. That was real creative.
How do they receive it when you do it?
Well, they basically tell me like, oh, you inspire me, and I know like the person that you are, I will one day want to be that or be as strong. I guess I'm strong. People tell me that a lot. You two are very, very strong from taking your life situations and making it into a brand. So do people come up to you guys and let you know that you're inspired by them? Like, what are their reactions to your design?
It's a lot of people that come up and tell us that they're inspired by our brand and they're inspired by the clothing that we make, our story, everything like that. And I think that's one thing that actually keeps us going and fuels us, because that's the reason why we started it, is to get that story out there and to inspire people to let them know that whatever they're going through, they can get over it and do what they set their minds to. So whatever's in their heart.
That is so great. I love inspiration. So since you're talking about that, I know you probably have like more to say. Would you mind telling my audience anything?
As far as just from a motivational standpoint?
Yeah, from a motivational standpoint, just give my audience something.
One thing that I like to always say, especially speaking with like college students and the younger generation, I always say, like with us, we quit our job. We tell people all the time, we quit our job, we started our brand, we moved forward with it. But we had a plan. We didn't just wake up one day and say, you know what, we're giving up on everything we got going and we're going with this. When you say we started Appeal Design in 2013, that was the blueprint. That's when we started putting it on paper. That's when we started figuring out we were still working at this time.
Just do it.
Yeah. So when you make the decision that you want to do something for yourself, make sure that you put a plan together first.
Right.
Because it's not easy to just jump out there and just move forward with it, because as soon as you fall on your face, you're going to want to give it up. Like, it's been a situation where we had, of course, times we had to kind of backtrack on things didn't go our way, but we knew we couldn't give up. And one of the reasons we didn't give up, because we always had a plan in place. So for college students that's looking to do it, high school, even young, people starting businesses 10, 12 years old now, put a plan together. Put a plan together, follow your plan, stay true to yourself, and move forward.
Can you also tell my audience where they can find you, social media, internet, how they can get in contact with your brand?
You can check us out at www.appealdesign.com, or you can check us out on Instagram at appealed_design, or on Facebook at Appeal Design. Twitter, appealed_design as well.
Everywhere.
Well, you guys are very awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really appreciate your design and your brand, what you all stand for. I need one of those shirts, actually.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be tapping into Appeal Design. And audience, make sure you all tap into Appeal Design as well. I would like to thank you all for coming to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks
Y'all
for
are
Thank you for
very
inviting us.
wonderful.
Definitely. It's been a pleasure.
Y'all have to come back when y'all, blow up some more.
It's all love.
When
Definitely.
y'all, selling your clothes to celebrities and stuff.
we gonna be the first celebrity.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really hope so. Well, that's all we have today for A Minute with Porchia Carter. Make sure you tune in every Thursday at tsuthemeter.com. Thank you.